Even more hype awaits us, brothers, because before the year is ended, we're getting one more reveal show. Games Workshop have confirmed over on the Warhammer community website that we are going to get a Black Library live show. Yes, it's happening on the 9th of December. So let's jump in and let's get waffling about the potential reveals, because this could be epic. Now, for me, the Black Library reveals are some of the best of the year because it's about books, which in turn means new lore. And this is where we can literally lose ourselves because there's so bloody much to talk about. They do have model reveals as well, which I'll get onto in the latter part of the reveals. But for now, I want to focus on the books. Now, straight away, the big books that we're all expecting, the ones that we've all been talking about, of course, The End and the Death, Part 3. We know that's coming out in February, if I'm not mistaken. We haven't seen the limited edition of that yet. I'm sure this is going to be shown off. I wonder what symbol is going to be on the front of that book. But going further than that, on the book which everyone is waiting for, well, those in the Abnett-verse, I like to say, Pandemonium. Is this going to be the event where they reveal the third Beckwin book? There's so much lore potentially that could happen with this book. The King in Yellow, is it really Constantine Valdor? Is it someone else? Maybe it's Sanguinius Resurrected. Maybe that's another foil video for another time. But really, this is one of the big books that a lot of people have been waiting for. And I think it would be an absolutely massive bang to the end of the year to have something like that put on the cards saying that Pandemonium is coming out in 2024. I also think potentially we may have an Aaron Densky Bowden big surprise because he's written some absolute bangers that we're all awaiting for the follow-up with. Spears of the Emperor, that was a great book. A lot of people are predicting Spears of the Emperor 2 coming out. Hopefully we get to see more about the Celestial Lions and what they're doing. Have they regrown themselves now? Along with the Spears, everything that's going on the other side of the Rift. There's so much story in that series that you can explore. It does get me very, very excited to see where he can take that chapter and chapters also around it. But for me, another book of his, which I'm really looking forward to, is the next Black Legion book. For those of you who have been following that series, I think it's the definitive, the definitive story of Abaddon and the foundation of the Black Legion. We left it last time with the duel with Sigismund, and it was mind-blowing. It was a, you will die as your weakling father died, honorless, soulless, weeping, ashamed. I was like, oh boy, Sigismund's going for the throat. Mate, this is amazing. So to see that carried on and Abaddon's future at the start, because around that time, Dawn's still alive and stuff like that. Is Dawn going to seek vengeance for Sigismund? You can have all these bloody link-ups with it and everything like that. I'm really, really excited to see what happens. Maybe it's just going to be a brand new Aaron book. Well, maybe like Chris Raitt brand new books. Maybe the last Dawn of Fire book is announced there. There's so much potential for new 40k books. It's getting me so bloody excited in terms of getting new lore to talk about. And don't forget, with the rumors that are happening in the Rumorverse, apparently the Dark Angels are supposed to be getting their box set January. If that does happen, then why not? Let's talk about it right now. How are we going to get a sequel to The Lion, Son of the Forest, or the next big book in the Lion's journey, returning to the Warhammer 40,000 setting? We've been talking about it till we're blue in the face. We want more Lion. Where it left it, it was like, God damn it, we need more. We need more. We want Lion returning, the Risen, everything like that. The ending that we have with the Lion now, that he beat Angron basically to death with his shield. He returned to the Rock with the Dark Angels, and that was it. I would love the story to pick up from there, where he's literally on the Rock and the Dark Angels are like, huh? It's father. He has returned. You have to see Asmodai, Azrael's full reaction, Belial, Samael and stuff, just to see them in the presence of the Rock. This is the story that we all want. And of course, moving that even more forward, Lions and Gilliman's first meetup. When is it gonna happen, Games Workshop? We want it on the page. We want to see the brothers hug. We want to see the loyalist Primarchs come together. Something that hasn't happened in over 10,000 years. Please, someone at Games Workshop, someone at Black Library, write this book and make it happen. Now, pushing forward, let's talk about models, because this is a huge part of the Black Library event. Last time it was more Horus Heresy focused. We got Fafnir, and we got one of the Blood Angel characters as well, which his name escapes me at this moment in time. But what I'm hoping for this time is a big, huge model that we're all waiting for, that we all want, and that is Trazyn the Infinite. Where is his brand new model? It makes sense to do it for the Black Library Live, because one of the greatest books I've read in Warhammer 40,000 is The Infinite and the Divine. Now, Trazyn has yet to receive his model in... how many years is the Finecast model been out? And he's probably the biggest, most well-known, most well-liked character in the Necron range. And Games Workshop have refused to do him a new model. His counterpart in that book has just got a new model with the release of the new Necron Codex. So why not Trazyn the Infinite? Fingers crossed, this is the time for Trazyn to get that brand new model. If that happens, I will tell you right now, I'm starting a Necron army, and I'm doing it with Trazyn's Dynasty. But it could also be another Xenos character who's just got a brand new book out and needs to talk to the town, and that is, hopefully I'm saying his name right, Ulfhak Blackhawk. And the image that you're seeing in the background now is the rumor image that I talked about the other day. A lot of people are saying that image is from him in the book, so maybe this is going to be the Black Library model. It's going to be a brand new orc character in a vehicle coming out of Black Library. Whatever happens, I hope that it's just a cool, awesome model. We can go down the rabbit hole with models when in terms of books. I know something that a lot of people want is Commissar Kane with Jurgen, a nice cup of tanner, sir. You know, those characters are massive standout, and I think they would sell fantastically well. Maybe it's going to be more Horus Heresy related again. You know, more characters out there to get some love. I don't know who it could be. Who could it be for the Horus Heresy to get more love during a Black Library Live event? Maybe Cambra Diaz. No, not Cameron Diaz. Cambra Diaz in his Lord's name or something like that. The bridge. Remember the bridge, as I always say. There's so many possibilities. It gets me absolutely hyped in terms of what's going to be shown off at this event. Of course, as always, I'm going to be live streaming this event. They're going to be putting it on their Twitch show when I do a watch along. So for people who are interested in coming over to my stream, you're welcome to. It's always a fun time. We always have a laugh at whatever's shown. To be fair, the fun is the build-up rather than the show itself, because I always get the lore questions right, and chat absolutely hates me for it because I always get 10 out of 10. Right, thank you for coming, thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below. Let's get waffling, right? Let's get talking about the potential reveals. I'm really happy, I'm really hyped. I think we're going to end this year with some massive reveals. We're having this on the 9th, and then of course we've got the big Christmas reveal. So yes, get ready. Santa Claus is coming to town, and he's bringing a sack full of goodies for us all. See you in a bit. Have a great day, and bye-bye.